then as soon as I got home, 9 minutes after I got home, UPS delivery, I was on the phone. I said, didn't I tell you this happens just about every time? It's not too many times that it don't happen. That I get home, as soon as I get home, like walk in the door, pee, or set the stuff down, I get a ding and it says you have a package delivered. I don't care what day I go. I could wait for 2 weeks. And as soon as I get home, there is going to be a package delivered. And I'll just be like, nope, I'll get it the next run. I'm not going back. Not going back. Hey, so could y'all imagine when I used to be paying for Ubers, how frustrating that was for me? 30, 40 bucks a pop. It's not cheap. And you get home, and as soon as I get up the stairs, it's like, oh, you got another one. So, Miss Judy, thank you. Y'all ready? Look at this. Who ready? We just talked about it. Y'all do not be playing. I said I was going to get my own, but I'm grateful. Miss Judy, you have outdone yourself. It's been a long time. I'm going to have to get my stuff together. I ain't played in a minute. I'm going to have to give me some songs. Auntie! This will block some tomatoes too. Won't it? Thank you, Miss Judy. I said, ooh. So I guess when I say tambourine player now, you got to dip when you do it, you know. Yes. I ain't practiced in a long time, so I have to. And then, now, I be wondering if y'all got be using y'all to send me signs. Because y'all know I don't do the whole king and queen. You know, I don't like nobody to do. But you know, people be like, hey, king, hey, queen, whatever. I'm a princess. I don't want those responsibilities. Y'all can be queens all you want. I'm going to just be the spoiled princess. I don't want any of those responsibilities. Oh, no, not that you doing eggs and stuff. Hold on, Miss Lucille. Bet. I got it. We was waiting on you. You see what I'm saying? I got my shield now. So there go the eggs and the bacon and the pancakes. But see, this is big enough for me to block all of that. I got you see what I'm saying? I'm already ready. Don't even trip. I got my shield, my handy dandy shield here. So thank you, Miss Joy. I can block eggs, bacon, pancakes, waffles, drumsticks, chicken, tomatoes, cabbage, cucumbers, apples, and the like. Don't even worry about it. Shine, thank you so much. Miss Joy got this. But Touch by Taya is going to make y'all some if y'all want one. She's going to hand paint them. This one is carved, but she's going to hand paint them. And she's a very talented artist. She's the one that did the pictures I showed y'all of like Tupac and different people. So she has a lot of stuff. Yeah, I ain't playing Tamika. Miss Joy take care of me. She making sure, because Queen and her minions. Queen, are you here? Queen just started a whole tomato army. It's a rebellion. It's a whole tomato rebellion. So I got to be careful. And Joy makes sure that I don't have tomato sauce all in my hair. Because the minions be in here, boy. Listen, and they got, one day I said, I'm not taking no vegetables. They start throwing apples at my, apples is harder than tomatoes. Y'all don't love me. It's okay. Nick, you don't love me. Like, that's what I hear in my mind. That's what I hear and do. Thank you, Miss Judy. We got us a test. It's been a long time. Oh, Lord, I ain't been in church in forever. But this the good kind that you will tear your hands up. This the one you used to, when they used to leave them at church. You will pray to get this one with these on it because you knew if it had these. See, it was the little plastic ones without this on it. Okay, you didn't really want that tambourine. You wanted this one because you wanted this one, honey. When they was beating the drums, if you didn't want to shake it, you could. You see what I'm saying? Hit the side of it. It's been a minute. I ain't got my church fingers together. I'm not going to get them together, but I guess for Sunday service, got us all tambourine. Now listen, where they? This gonna go. I'm gonna get a hook and put it on there. We gonna put it on the wall right there. I'm gonna just hang it like that, so I know if the bad grandbabies be in here messing with stuff because it'll fall. I don't want to mess this up, so just gonna put it back in the box. I was trying to find a place to stick it for just a minute, but we just gonna put it back in the box, you know. Yep. Well, a second package. That's probably what got delivered at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Cause this is in here, and then I was about to show this right here. Guess we will get one enjoying the class service. Listen, right, the class service. Listen here. So I think some of the things. Okay, Okay, who remembers me talking about double for your trouble? You said I gotta go borrow my dance then. Y'all are hilarious. People was about to think y'all absolutely crazy. Oh Lord, Miss Judy. They about to think y'all okay. So y'all remember me talking about that? Okay, good job. So y'all know I got two pillows. Y'all bought me one that has a massager in it with the lights. So when I read, I got two book lights. I have two copies of certain books back here. I have what else I got two? I got two of a lot of stuff. It's two of a lot, doubles, seriously. And I just be like, okay, Lord, right? So I believe that some of the stuff y'all be sending me is for whenever my person comes, they don't have to be jealous of all the things that I have because certain things that another person would need, I got two of them. Like, he might want to wear a crown, and then I might want to wear a crown because we gonna be the king and the queen of whatever castle. So they sent me I believe this is a men's crown and a woman's crown together. There she go. Your tomato brigade, some of them is here already. They've already been throwing whole plates at me though. Miss Lucille, she's gonna be, I guess, on your other. She's one of the other what do they call them? Brigades. We gonna call her the bacon brigade, and you all are the tomato brigade. So, right, Auntie, his and hers. Do y'all be trying to tell me? Because it's his and hers pillows in here. Two mattress pads. You need those. We got two comforters. We got extra pillows. You'll need those as well. Cause he might like hard pillows. Cause y'all send them a little bit harder than what I'm used to. But they go from super soft to medium to hard. So ain't that crazy? You said and did. Let's talk about that. There are things that you are gonna pick up on the way. This is why you cannot not enjoy every day. And you can't just always look at what you want to see. Because then you don't see the blessings in every day. There was no note in here. Oh, you talking about? I didn't. I tucked it away. I'm gonna read it. I will read it. I'm about to go get it. Hold on. I want to say it's in this box. Just give me a moment. Nope, I tucked it away in my. in my thing. Hold on. I normally go back and read these when y'all not around so I can cry like I'm in a lifetime. It's in my post. Miss Judy, it might be in the car. It's somewhere. I put it somewhere because I have a stack of them. I have to go. It might be in the car because I think wait, no, it can't be in the car because I opened it in here. Give me a second. Maybe it's in my jacket pocket. Ooh, Miss Judy, I don't know. I have it. I have to read it later. I just stuck it somewhere, and I don't know. It should have been in my jacket pocket, but it might be. It's in here somewhere. Don't kill me. It's in here somewhere. It might be in my room. Ain't no telling where it is. Yes, I cry like a Lifetime movie. I got a whole Sealy box. It's here because it's 4 papers. I just been stuck it somewhere just right now, and I don't remember what I did because I just brought this in here. So it's either in my wallet or something for when the king comes marching in. I did read that. I thought you was talking about Jesus. I did read that. For when the king come marching in and do my princess coming. Thank you. It does say that. It does. I did read that. That's how I know I have it. I stuck it somewhere. It's either in my purse or it's right around here somewhere. I didn't have it. It might be up on my little show, my shelf thing, but I do have it because it's 4 pieces of. It was the 2 gift things and then that one. I did read that. I thought you was talking about the Lord. All jokes aside, that went right over my head until right now. So then I caught it later. Come on now, Queen. Trees, baby trees. Oh, there'll be no more baby trees here. I mean, no, absolutely not. That ain't. We ain't. No, this what they call that a tree nursery. There's none of those here. That has found that we gonna grandmother some land to a person for that needs to be doing that. I wear this shirt so much; it's so comfortable. I wear it as a pajama shirt. I wear it under other things when I just want to saplings. Yeah, we don't want. I can't do none of them. My granddaughter had me so tired she would not go to sleep. Oh, your baby. Oh, got it. Okay, okay. But that baby had me so wore out. I babysat so they could go out for my daughter's birthday. I said, baby, why you won't go to sleep? She kept looking at me like, Grandma, why you won't get up? I guess I tried to, you can turn the lights out. Hey, classy lady. And normally they'll calm down. She got up and started walking through the pitch black house. I said, these COVID kids is a little different. They a little different because my kids were scared. They wasn't getting up walking around through the house in the dark, not like that. This baby was up like, Grandma, you don't have to. I know my way in the dark and everything. She looking for her mama, so I done taught her to knock on the doors and say, "It's me, it's me." So my youngest daughter told me yesterday that she been knocking on the door. She said, "Mom, what did you teach her to say?" Because I think she be trying to say. I said I taught her to say, "It's me." She only one, but she didn't learn how to knock on the door in one day. You can ain't no kids busting in no doors at grandma's house. You better knock on the door and wait till I say who is it, and then you say it's me. I said y'all be playing. These kids is as smart as you. I taught her to get out down off the bed like one time. She been getting down off the couch since she was like I think 7 or 8 months, something like that. Ain't nobody got time to be picking you up because you just scared the hell out yourself because you don't know how to stay on the bed. Come on. Kick that leg down. My baby said, Mom, why did you teach her how to get off the bed? Now I can't leave her trapped there. I said, well, she's going to get down one way or another. Might as well teach her the safe way. Cause y'all used to throw y'all crazy tails off the bed too. No, come on, let me, cause you can't figure out how to get from here to there. Little crazy kid mind, just roll on off and make the people think I'm beating on you and stuff. I don't got time. Come on and kick this leg down. Need you to get down the stairs and everything. You was not about to have these people at my house. No. That was my 23-year-old. Show her first time. Listen here. Listen, they just dive off. You come up and prop them up in the corner. They done pushed all them blankets out the way at 4 months, and they are on the floor. Anybody got time for that? And ain't. I'm sorry. Is that irritating y'all? Because because I'll sit there and pop every last one of them, and then roll it to see if there's any other air in it. My stepdad used to bring me bubble tape or bubble rolls, big ones, so I could stomp on them and everything. You know, I love those. Anyway, thank you, Miss Judy. And we got us a tambourine. We done got us a shield around here, so that way I can block all of Queen and her tomato brigade and Miss her breakfast brigade. I can block all of what they got coming to me. Most of it anyway. And can. I don't gotta worry about it now. I'm gonna say what I want to say for real now because I got me a shield. Yes, honey. Yes, they be different altogether. So anyway, let's talk about that. Who believes? Sorry, y'all. I want to make sure I get this in here right because y'all know sometimes circus. I'm not gonna close that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Thank you, Miss Judy. Confirmation for a few things for me. Y'all know y'all be doing that. Who believes that God is giving you things for later? So you cannot discount the little. What doesn't seem like it's going to be super valuable right now is going to be majorly valuable later. Like some of the books y'all bought. Thank you. Some of the books y'all bought, like Dead Sea Scrolls. Most times, probably if y'all went in there, y'all was just kind of flipping through. I can't say yes or no, but most people do. And we read the Book of the Giants and Astronomical Enoch that's in there. But the War Scroll. But we talked about it last year. It wasn't as important as it is now, right? Do you think? It was in there. But do y'all remember how when we first started and I was like, oh my God, and I would run and get a book because there are stuff that God had me read 2018, 2015, 2012 that wasn't relevant until this all happened. There is information on your shelves. There is stuff that you have that you just bought because you probably was in a community and okay, this is what we buying. But when I say y'all have a well of knowledge in y'all house and in y'all computers and in y'all phones and in your Kindles or wherever else you keep those books, and this is why you don't think it's odd. And I say this all the time. And I'm gonna keep saying it, not in a way of whatever, but just because I be wanting y'all to peep something. Have y'all ever noticed that whenever something big is always gonna happen, I don't be on here a lot, and I be instead I'm gonna take a break because I just feel something. I don't know. I just don't. I'm gonna be in the bed. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's weird. It's this. It's that. Right? Hey, have y'all paid attention? It's always the week that I don't feel like talking. But you know what I'm realizing? It be because the stuff we being talked about is about to happen. So it ain't looking like I'm just talking about it because it's We already being talked about it. And I'll be like, I don't know, y'all. I just don't feel like being on here. And like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, mind blown about this whole war thing. That's really got me shook too. So I'm not gonna be on here long this evening either because remember I told y'all it's like watching a movie again for me. It's like watching Game of Thrones for the 17th time. And so that's why I'll be like, oh God, it's closer. Oh, oh, okay. Let me go enjoy the stuff around me real quick. Let me go color because I understand that dark days are coming. And people don't want to believe it, but dark days are coming, and days when you are going to need to steady your mind because there's so much going on that we ain't never seen. Because I believe what the word says. This is why we got our coloring books, and this is why we got paint, and this is why we got crossword puzzles and all we do on the inside of our house, just in case we're not able to go outside. You will have some type of peace in your home knowing that you don't have to be continually running outside, which could maybe put you at risk of whatever it is that's going on outside. Yes, they are. You must prepare your mind. Literally. And for God to tell us Ra was coming, and then 4 days later, Ra to be announced worldwide with one of the most important spaces on the planet, group of people, whatever the nation of. God told us war 4 days ago. We about it. And I just kept saying raw, 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 like a weirdo. And I couldn't even. I even thought when I was saying it that I was like repeating it a lot. I'm like, what? Cause what would be crazy is if I said it 4 times. I don't even know, but I know I repeated it a couple of times. I think I did say it 4 times. Now, if I go back and see, I can't. I don't. I'm gonna have to go look on the third. Whichever video, if I said that 4 times and for it to be 4 days later, because I repeated it a couple times, more than two for, and 4 days later, at least three for a fact, exactly. And why would God have me say it backwards? Why wouldn't He just have me say it the right way? Because something said don't say it like that, say it backwards. Because it was about to happen. And y'all don't believe the people be over here. How many things have we talked about here, family, that don't happen? Come on, classy lady. And now do y'all see why I went so hard in the beginning of this? I was like, listen, you can listen to them. You don't gotta believe me, but I'm telling you what's coming. Good job, Miss Lena. Do you since I started watching you almost 2 years ago, everything came to pass. Especially now. Listen. Y'all starting to pay attention to the new debit card things? Did y'all go in any stores and see if they were different from how they it's a slight difference. It's more crisp, it's more clear. They changed them for a reason too. Because they're gonna be able to easily transition to the palm thing. They probably already got the little piece. Y'all, we God is blessing us to do it because I'm not the only one. Y'all have shared and shared and shared and shared and shared the information, whether y'all think people are listening or not, whether they, I told you whether they tell you they getting the stuff or not. They might be getting something. But do you see that you don't have to be, you don't have to be in the dark. I went and reviewed my stuff and made a list of what I need, but if it weren't for you, I'd be a mess right now. Man, listen. I know it's people. I told y'all 6 months ago, I said, listen, come after the holiday, this July, you gonna start looking at your stuff and being real happy. Mm. Well, go ahead and ask Sarah so we can know. Well, listen. Yeah, did y'all see the video that I shared of the guy saying he picked up somebody and said he was one of the people that came in the country and come to find out he's a UN soldier? They're paying him $2,200 a month to just hang out in Texas until he gets his next orders. Did y'all see that video? And now Israel's at war? Really? 2 days later? 3 days later? They're UN, United Nations soldiers. Tell us to stop buying unnecessary. Listen, just buying essentials now. Aren't you happy you did? Yep, they knowingly mixing in with, in the United Nations is paying them 2200 a month. You mean spiritual light, like what God is saying is get ready to come to pass, like 22 like that. The year that we started popping in, that's crazy. Ordered more supplies today. My stockpile is full. Come on, I sold all my stocks yesterday because someone asked me to set up an investment account. Wow. Wow. Isn't that crazy though? How people are still just clueless to what's going on right now. Hmm. No. Do you see people blowing money on stuff that's not important and be like, you probably shouldn't have bought that? You don't say it, but you think it in your mind. Who does that now? Come on, Auntie. So you can look. Come on, Auntie. You already know what it is. Because it ain't none. So what you getting back? Because it ain't none. You realize what is valuable and what ain't real quick when you understand what time we living in. That part. God said to those that have an ear to hear, I can't be mad because I stopped buying wigs and clothes. Good job. I told y'all in just 1 year, and I'm not saying like I told y'all. I want y'all to understand that I wasn't playing. I was trying to tell y'all what he was telling me. If you love your family, you'll probably want to get these things because we're gonna need them very quickly. Just think about how many people are not gonna be able to go outside if something happens, but you can if you need to, or whatever it is. You are not just gonna be out here destitute to where you have to go on suicide, unalive yourself missions to to go try to get what you need. You can stay in for as long as you can. And to feed to survive, or survive to feed. Yeah, exactly. Because who gonna take care of your kids if you gotta go, or whoever? Men, who gonna take care of your wife when all of the purge type stuff is happening if you gotta be away from your house? If you gotta try to go out every day and get stuff, you gonna be putting your family at risk. Because while you going, who gonna protect the house? Whereas if you take the time to go ahead and get your stuff now, you can stand guard over whatever you might need to if it ever comes to that. We don't know if they're gonna shut the cities down. We don't know. Y'all saw what happened with COVID. They didn't care that people didn't have food in their house or whatever. Whatever you had in your house was whatever you had in your house. Right? And if you couldn't get it because it wasn't in the store, where was you gonna get it from? What y'all think they gonna do if we actually in active war? People was looting, running over people, robbing, doing all kind of stuff. You want to stay in the house. The only way for you to do that is to quit buying BS, fertilizer that don't matter, trying to impress people that you ain't even gonna be able to see. Because if 2020 didn't teach y'all that you ain't gonna be able to see nobody anyway, so all them clothes ain't gonna matter. They was just sitting in the closet. Y'all was getting cute to get online and take a picture and then get back in your pajamas. But what was important wasn't in the stove. Remember, you need buckets and buckets of, like you said, personal care items, deodorant and stuff ain't gonna be running. So you'll need some coconut oil and some a little petroleum jelly maybe, and some baking soda to make deodorant, so folks ain't walking around stinking. Because stinking people can make you a little irritated too when it's a crazy situation. Mm-hmm. You can make your own deodorant with like baking soda and some coconut oil. So you just stay down here sweaty and hungry. Why are you laughing, Day? Y'all ain't never been like in a car, the car done broke down or something, and it's hot, and then y'all done sit there and sweaty, and somebody forgot to put that deodorant on, and every time the wind blow, it just waft past you, and you be like, and we already got a way to up. Maybe that's just been the situations I've been in. So y'all got brand new cars and nice stuff. I used to have buckets back in the day, so I've been in all kind of situations. Somebody didn't wash they today. Liz, and they be doing the most moving. Man, put your damn arms down. Don't say man one more time. And if you do, you better keep your arms down when you say it. It's already hot. You ain't gotta be hot and musty. Smelling onions and ain't no food around here. I don't want to do it. Irritated. Got swift dripping down there, but you got must going across your lip. This is not a good situation. No, this is not a good situation. We don't want none of that over here. Just musty. Just crazy. And we trapped in the car. Listen, I lived in Arizona. It was a guarantee that at some point in time, your car was gonna break down for overheating, the tire blowing, whatever, radiator. But it be 100 and something. It's hot. And you might be trapped in the thing until ain't no water. You gotta wait for the tow truck, and oh God. Listen. Listen. And no air. And no air. No air. No air. Yeah, it was 100 here in AZ today. See, that kind of, y'all having 100 days in October, over 100. How many days in October over 100? Don't they do that every year? Do they still do that? To see if all 30 days is going to be over 100? Is that running on the news now, or what we doing? They not doing it no more? Over 99 or something? I remember they used to do that back in the day, too. Why is we counting how many days it's over 100? That ain't even, it's October. It shouldn't be. You know, Phoenix ain't no joke, boy. Ooh, we. And all them people there now, so I know it's even hotter. It's 95 in Cali. I bet. I bet. So let me ask y'all a question. Windows won't go. That part. So that part too. Y'all got a cold snap. We did too. It was freezing. It was like 40 degrees this morning. What's I can say? Or something. Tell about laughing so hard. Oh Lord. Uh-oh, sorry, Dad. But he know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why. Listen here, it's not a game. Yeah, I know, but I can't remember what it is. Can you? No, it has something to do with the end of the world. Hell, whatever. Anyway, just be happy you listen. And it ain't even probably as many people that could be over here, and they probably still think we crazy. But guess what? We know we ain't. Yes, we know we ain't. Yep, bacon. Yep, toothpaste. Yep. It will. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. I'm just happy you guys listen. And I still be amazed at the way that God does things because He tells us before it happened, and I stress that to y'all not to be like, oh, we knew, but you should be happy that out of the 8.5 billion people that's on this planet, that God decided to get you ready. That He thought about your children, He thought about your husband, He thought about your mama, whoever it is that you purchase things for, the emergency lights. He thought about those people. Think about how many people do not have that stuff. I'm serious. Like you got to look at the ratios of not just WOIU. I'm talking about the whole internet, the whole world. Like I mean, I'm not saying we the only people, but I'm saying overall, as a worldwide whole, doubt it. Come on, don't nobody want to be stinky. That part. Mm-mm. And don't. But do you see? God thought of to not have you be the first people that's gonna have to not eat or be unalived from not having warmth or cold or water or whatever it is. You should be real excited. You should get up every day from whenever time you came here, even if you prepped before or whatever. I'm talking about the people that didn't start prepping or didn't know until they got here what they needed to do. You should feel excited. You should be honored. You should be thanking God every day because it's like, God, you didn't have to tell me. Not that He ain't telling the whole world. It's just you. He so happened to tune your ears in so you could actually hear. Yeah. That's why when I hear people say, oh, I'm going to let well, God will take care of it. He took care of it by telling them to prepare. You don't ever see in the Bible where God didn't tell Israel or whoever to prepare for the journey, unless He told them don't, when they was following Him. But on the war. He told them ahead of time. He would have the prophet come and tell them days, months, weeks, years, decades before what was coming so that they would know it when they saw it. Now you should understand the scripture. They have eyes, but they don't see. And they have ears, but they don't hear. Like, that's talking to the church. We ain't talking about the world because he said they lost or whatever. So we'll just count them out. The Bible is written to the church. So who got eyes, but they don't see, and who got ears, but they don't hear? Because if they knew, they would understand. Like, who is it? Huh? Who is it that doesn't see that the Antichrist has been revealed? Who is it that doesn't see that the red heifers are here? Who is it that don't see that Israel just declared war after 50 years? Like real war. Who doesn't see that our economy has crashed? There is no money. Who doesn't see that we live in a surveillance society? Who doesn't see that in a very short minute you're going to have to pay for your groceries with your hand, just like the Bible said in Revelation? How are you sitting up in church every freaking day, as my uncle says, and you can't see what time we talk about? Oh, well, when it happens, it's happening. And this is what, listen, this is why it is. We talked about the very elect. Everybody want to be a Christian. And honey, I go to church, but what is you learning there? What is they telling you? Because I know still some of y'all still go to church. Please tell me how many of y'all pastors is telling y'all the story of food and stuff. For real, for real. Even if you watch online, in any of the messages that they done preached in the last 6 months, did they talk about you getting prepared? They said anything about maybe a war is coming. For real. So how are the people that are supposed to be preparing you to meet Christ? They don't even know that he in a car on the way, or he done pulled up and he at the door. I'm in church and they still ain't speaking current events, just tithes and offerings. My mama used to make us bathe in baking soda. She would add like a half a cup of baking soda to our bath when we were little kids. Because little kids just always have some kind of stinky smell, whether it be outside, they don't wipe their butt good. I don't know. They just always have a weird smell. All little kids, no matter how much you wash them. What is that? So she put baking soda in our water for our baths. I don't know how old the baby is. I don't even know who y'all talking about, but I just seen. So that's how my mom kept little kid odor down. Not a whole bunch. No, for real. She still do that now. Especially like if kids pee in a bed or whatever. My mama would put us in that tub. She'd run that water and put a half a cup, maybe not a half, a fourth a cup. You know, I don't know, sprinkle it in there, and it take the scent out them pores. Raw potatoes, somebody said too. So, oh yeah, oh that's because it's testosterone kicked in. Yeah, that happens. They be. Do you ever hear me say? Mm-mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Dang, they had a. Yeah, I believe. Listen, Nobody warned you before you. I had brothers and boy cousins. Girl in the house, little boys, and then their friends would come over, and just every time you walked in there, it just smelled like boy, like feed or must, or you know, just boy. And then I had a son and his teenage friends when he was like 11, 12, 13. I would go in his room and it smelled exactly like it did when my brothers was young. It smelled like boy. And so I realized that's when they became, yeah, they be farting and burping and they just be boys. And they gonna be boys. They gonna do it. It don't matter how much you yell. It's the thing when that testosterone kicks in. Is now, as you get older, of course, not your son, but then that's the smell that we're attracted to, and the man that we attracted to, that smell. But as a little kid, like from 9 to like now, they stanky booty little boys, and I still sometimes I call my son. I be like, "Oh, stanky booty little boy." Say, "Mom, I'm 20. That'll be 27. You still always gonna just be a little stanky booty little boy." Because why did they have to come up with man wipes? And they give you the directions on how to wipe on the man wipes. I say, now this is interesting. You got 3 boys. My mama had 3 too. You said from 9 till now, right? Y'all remember the tidy whities with the tracks in them? Anybody? It's always a wife fussing about her husband and his booty crack and some drawers that she gotta wash. Streaks. Mm-hmm. All the wives I've ever known from listen. You said, "Oh my God." Listen here. You said this better be a girl because I done had boys. Ooh, back to back. Listen. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Facts, because they know. Listen, they on this app mad. Listen, we love y'all, but we know. Get some bacon. I mean, not some baking soda, guys. Peroxide. Right before you throw them in the thing, just sneak a little peroxide under the sink and just go on and spritz them out. If you don't, she don't have to look when she's sorting. It's like, just spray them with some peroxide in there. And that'll help out with some of that. It'll lighten that up and take that, all of that out of there. You said, I'm for real. You do. You do. Listen here. Thank you. I'm trying to help y'all. Teach the young boys too. Just teach them now. Peroxide in there. It do. It will. It could. It does. Ladies, y'all know because y'all know what we use it for if we have to. So we already know it works. If they have stinky feet, you can spray vinegar and water in their shoes and let them sit out. Like if you got a husband that works on his feet all day or outside, he has sweaty feet. Vinegar and water in their shoes over the weekend while they're not working. Make sure it's dry. Like you can put them in the garage or whatever, preferably in the sun. Spray them with vinegar. Yep. Vinegar and water. And it'll kill all that bacteria from the sweat. And it's damp and dark. And if they on their feet and they sweat and all of that, that'll stop the stinky feet. You said I keep plugins in my sunroom, honey. Listen, put some baking soda up in the closet, like in a little thing. I already know. Under the bed too. Listen, I already know. Little kids. Mm-hmm. That part. Charcoal too. Yeah. Yep, it sure is because you can put that in the mildew car. So then I Judy. Maybe it's about to happen faster than I know. Cause I'm gonna have to call my godmother and tell her that these showed up. Miss Judy said for when my king come marching in, she sent me a king and queen crown. Cause she said Mr. CERCA is on his way. Ain't that crazy? I gotta call my godmother because we just talked about this the other day. And Miss Judy, I don't know why you did that, but my godmother's gonna be too tickled, I promise. Too tickled. I said, ain't that funny? Yes, she did. And two, because double for my trouble always. You see how that works? I told you I'd be two with everything. Irish Spring bar soap in the hamper. Oh, okay. Now that's a new one. I never heard of that. Tall tree on the way. Come on now. Hopefully the branches are sturdy. God know my heart. it a good strong trunk, which is called the torso. Make sure the back ain't weak or nothing. So you have to be in this way when the wind come. You know what I'm saying? You don't need you snapping or nothing. You said, Dad, get her now. Well, she started it. I'm just saying. I said, that's pretty cool. You don't know the conversation I just had? Well, I guess kind of. But, Auntie, ain't that crazy? Enzo, thank you so much. And, of course, I have not beat a tambourine. I'm going to have to practice. The people upstairs about to be mad because I got to get my tambourine hands back. It's a whole... You got to get... I ain't beat a tambourine in forever, baby. You got some tails? Listen, my cousin, listen, we just talk about them today. You're going to need them for church. You're going to go on and get yourself. Come on. Listen. Listen here. Right? Oh, Miss Judy, there they go. Didn't I see? I didn't lie. Didn't I tell you I stuck them somewhere? I said, I just had them. I put them somewhere so I wouldn't lose them. They was in the box. Not in the Amazon box, in the box for the tambourine. See? I told you. Enjoy your gift for when the king comes marching through. And he will. Come on, thank you. In my Mr. Brown voice. Speak it into existence. I'm going to just leave. Listen here. I forgot. Y'all forgot we got people in here to make edible oil. I forgot I got edible oils. Y'all done gave me the whole little rundown. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, woo, I feel like, Esther up in here. For a whole year, they got beautiful gifts, and they got Prestone, and the best oils, and the best food, and they were just treated lovely before they went in front of the king. Look at that. Do you see how that works out? We got teas that's good for get all the toxins out and stuff. That's why I'm getting fat. What is these love handles over here? Listen, I looked at one of my first videos on here, and I was skin so thin. I said, yeah, they done did me in right here. Ooh, okay. That sounds good. Girl, you know my stuff still work. I use it pretty much every day. I be using it on like a little thumbnail. I just put it, you got to put on some clothes. Terrence. Whose daddy are you? I know you didn't come in my live where I paid my bill on my iPad and try to tell me what to do. Don't you have your own life to be on? You don't gotta be over here looking at me, honey. But you showed how much you is by just speaking. Cause you know what? If there's something I don't want to look at, you know what I do? I don't look. You ain't gotta be over here, honey, and we don't know what you look like. I'm a whole grown 43-year-old grandma of three, honey, and single. I will wear what the hell I want to wear whenever I get ready to wear it. Seeing as how you don't pay none of my bills or do nothing. You might want to go talk to whoever your woman is, honey. Put some clothes on, nigga. It's only one man that'll be able to tell me what to do like that, and you ain't him. Listen, put some clothes on. That make you want to say your mama, but I'll be in trouble. So, does he even have a woman? He might want to be. Never mind. Circle stop. Auntie, you about to get me in trouble. X-nay on that encouraging me. Cause I grew up in a house with all boys, so it be so many slick comments that I have to stop from coming out my mouth because they used to play the dozens or ranking or whatever y'all call jonesing. I have to stop my slick because I went head to head with boys. So you got to think I had to learn where to hit them to make them leave me alone. So I have to remember I can't do that. It's not nice. So I just be over here on my side, not bothering nobody. I don't go on nobody else's page trying to tell them what to do. Matter of fact, I don't even go on other people's stuff. Unless I didn't ran past it and said, oh, that's cute. And I keep it moving. Heart, sometimes I don't even comment. Folks be having too much, like, the internet that made y'all think people really give a damn about your opinion. I don't. At all. Don't. I do not live for likes. I guarantee you that. Literally. Yeah, people be too worried about other people's life, business, whatever. Get your own. If you worry about you, you ain't got time to be. How often? Now, of course, because I'm teaching and I have to use the examples. But do y'all hear me talking about other people's business all the time? Who business y'all normally hear me talking about? Because I don't got time to worry about nobody else's business. Just me. I'm too busy trying to make sure that when this daddy cracked this sky, I don't have time to be now because I have to teach. I have to say you can't do this or you can't do that. But do it bother my life? Absolutely not, because I'm not gonna be in your cell in hell. Hell, because if I don't get my life together, I'm gonna be in my own. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We getting ready. Our daddy is allowing us to know what's happening before it happens. We also don't have a response. I mean, we have a responsibility to tell people, but we don't have to be upset when telling people to get ready. If they've shut their ears off, move on because it's someone else that needs to hear it. And you being frustrated at the person that don't want to listen will make you skip over the person because you didn't dealt with them and they just keep saying no. No, it's people that want to hear just like y'all. Like I said, I got my friends and family for years. I've been saying all the same stuff to y'all that I've been saying to them, but I promise you, y'all move quicker. I promise y'all, y'all did it. I promise y'all, y'all listen. I kept telling my friends and family, hey, quit spending all that crazy money. Is that a need? You don't need to buy it. You don't need to spend it. That's not an important thing because later is going to be more important. And later is now. And later is more important because when we started this 2 years ago almost, most of the things that were going on in the grocery store were not happening. Food was still cool. You could still do whatever, moving around, whatever. They were still just opening up some places and stuff like that. But you could still, everything was pretty much still flowing freely. Now it's a different story 20 months later. We've had air quality where people couldn't go outside, and they were talking about fining them in New York $1,000. I think Chicago. I don't know if they have fines there for you guys or not. We've had people that went without power for up to 14 days in the middle of the summer when the heat was highest and the heat index and all of that was highest. All of their food spoiled, but some people were able to use some of their dehydrated food already. They were able to use their lights and things. So even in that, God was showing you if you was questioning should you have it, it's a couple of y'all that went through some situations where you like, it's like, oh, we didn't already use our lights. We had to pull our thing out. The power been out for 3 days. A lot of people like, yeah, we didn't miss a beat. We had the kids had their DVD players. We had our generator. We was charging stuff up. We was kicking it. We had our lights and everything. We was cool. Oh, wow. Wow, Miss Grace, that's crazy. And it makes me super excited. That's amazing. Come on. You brought your mama back. All I'm doing is walking around with my bag throwing seeds. I told y'all. I told y'all. I'm just walking around with my seed bag. That's all I'm doing. I ain't here to come back and water or nothing. I'm just constant. Somebody else gonna water it. Somebody else is gonna harvest it. Somebody else gonna do it. I'm just throwing seeds. That's it. That's all. Who understands our seed program, why it's so important now? Self-evaluation, empowering development. You had to self-evaluate when you came here. Matter of fact, you pretty much have to self-evaluate every day. But it has empowered you to do things that you probably never would have done. There's people that have built bookshelves and tried new things, gardening, like making their own products, whatever it is. Come on, Miss Sean. Listen. It's people that are saying now that they are able to live their authentic self. And they not working no more to pay off for all these expensive things and live above their means. They just chilling and they happier now. Less stress, less anxiety. Raises have come, houses have come, cars, businesses have been birthed out of this thing. It's so many things. Even just the teachers, the people that are teachers here, and they have taken the CCCM and the SEED and all of those different things, ARR and ARD into communities and classrooms and schools, districts. There are people that have even used this at their job. They use them in their offices. Like for not that that's not a job, but like actual companies where the HR has put this like in the workroom and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Learned another language in a bit and picked up some sign language. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. That. Do you see? There are people, it's not just financial blessings. You know what I'm saying? Your mind being freed. Your mama coming back to Christ. Maybe your son or daughter being interested in the stories you tell, or them stealing your books, your brothers and sisters and mothers and cousins that don't want to give your stuff back. Remember Post CJ? They was hitting him so good. His sisters and stuff. He said, yeah. I told her I need my book back. She said, well, give me the other one then. He said, no, they both mine. You don't get to take my books and bargain to give me. I got to give you another one, the other one. I think she had a Josephus or something. I don't know what books. I know she had one of his OTPs, boy. He was like, listen here. Remember? He had to bargain to get his own books back. I told y'all was. Or people just say they can't borrow. And then, how many they had to replace? Have y'all had to replace any books yet? Has anybody had to replace any of their books because they just, like, not because something happened to them, but because people just don't bring them back? They say, let me borrow them, and now all of a sudden, they don't answer. They don't know where the book is when you go to get it. They be tucking it away when they know you coming. You said nope, under lock and key. No one gives you so much power. It does. It changes your life. I refuse to let anyone borrow. I'm telling you. That's why I just say no. Mine's in the room. Oh my God. 6 feet under. Ooh. Oh no, they can't have my book. Nobody touches my books. People keep your stuff so long, then you have to borrow it back. That part. I tell them where they can get. Well, y'all are hilarious. Y'all ain't gonna. Why don't y'all let people look it? Never thought you would be that protective over your books, did you? Look how important the word has become to you. I sent links and all. Here you go. This is where you can go get it. And if you don't got the money, you can read it online until you get your change. Cause listen, what books? Listen, never thought you would be that protective over a Bible. It become a part of your life. Wait a minute. Don't send no water. No, wait, hold on. Why would you even do that? You didn't see my book right here. You just gonna set that down. I don't want no crumbs on my stuff. Get your hands out of my. Do you have chocolate on your hands? Seriously? Back in that, you be like, it's a book. Now you be like, irritated. Don't touch my stuff. Mm-hmm. You get this on Amazon. Old Testament Grapha. We buy these for people. If you cannot afford them, they have gone back up to $65. Originally $69.99. They had them on sale for about 20 months. They must have heard me talking about it because they took them off. But you can get it on Amazon. They have them at some Christian bookstores, but I would go to Amazon. Don't even move my bookmark. Oh, okay. So how many of y'all done found some people sneaking in y'all stuff? Y'all found people sneaking in and trying to sneak and read what you was reading? You're welcome. My son called my books his brothers and sisters because we love them as such, don't we? And do, nephew. And do. It's about the same. Mm-hmm. My husband went creeping in my survival gear. I lost it, boy. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I told you my ex-husband. I used to be like, stay out of this stuff. Don't go in there for anything. What were you doing? I already know, because you be like, my boys, because they are learning from me and they think they can read my OTP. That's all right. My kids know how to get my stuff on the. Oh, listen, you better move around. Don't touch my stuff. This is the thing, though. Y'all, those books are going to be even more important here shortly. Because my mom used to tell me they're getting rid of the books. Why do you think I had y'all getting so many? And now we see the whole libraries are throwing holes. They throwing the whole library away. Right? And just think, all the people that threw their regular books away because they have e-books now, what they're going to do is they hit the internet. Because most people are buying books because of how they look on their shelves. We're actually buying books that feed our minds. My family tried to steal my big green book. No. They tried to get you for your Adams chronological chart and map of history? What? Yep, they banning books left and right. You said because they don't have an interest in it, but the second my attention all in the books, they ask what you doing, what you looking at. Wait, what you got? Why you so quiet over there? What is that you reading? Every time I see you got your head in the book, is you in school or something? What you taking up? What your job got you like? What is all this reading for? Why you always got you a Jesus bag with you? Now at the barbecue like this, everybody else turn up. You got your drink in your bed. You get it in like. Just stay over here. Don't worry about it. Y'all gotta read. It's okay. Look, you said why you in my business? I already know how y'all do. Y'all done became answer. Y'all go because somebody asked you to be there, but y'all be trying to find a table and get off to yourself where the music is not as loud. Put your headphones on, act like you bopping to their music, but really you got a low enough where you can hear them, but you really reading. Even if you on your phone, now you can't help but be researching some stuff. You said I'd be looking for the hammock, that part. You said that's definitely me. I know how it go, y'all. Because once you start learning, it's hard to just go back to not. Once you learn the way that we've studied so intense here, you can't just go back to just reading because you just reading or just like even meaningless conversation. How many of y'all can sit up and just have meaningless conversation? Now you might have been able to before now, but now you be like, I didn't learn nothing from this conversation. I've been on the phone with you for an hour and I didn't learn nothing. I could have did something better with my damn day. Next time they call you, be like this. Mm-mm. You be so uninterested. I'm telling you, PP's like, what are you doing? Reading? Why? What do you want? You would rather not talk on the phone these days? I tell you. Conversation don't be the same. Because you realize that most people are only talking about what's on TV or what they heard. Yeah. It started with the Giants, but now you got all your prep stuff. You got a great library just in case they hit it and it ain't no more uh, television, internet, all of that stuff. You have things in your house that you might not have had before. You have puzzles. You have things that are simple, but that can keep your mind from cabin fever for sure. Years and years, some of y'all, because y'all done went about 400 books, 300 books, 250 books, 150 books, printed out 200 books. So that's enough reading material for a good 20 years if you do it right, 9 times out of 10. We already talked about that. They're UN soldiers, a lot of them. Come on, tell them books don't irritate you and books mind their business. Oh, is that what you say? Keish. She said books don't irritate you and books mind their business. That part. That part. That part. And they don't. I told you all my drama went away when I sat down and studied. I didn't have a lot of craziness going on. Cause don't know after a while they stop wanting to hear what you're reading about because it ain't what everybody talking about on Facebook, Instagram, Christian Mingle, and TikTok and YouTube. So then it's not interesting. Yeah. So I just wanted to show y'all that we have a tambourine. I'll let y'all know tonight or not if we gonna dress up for tomorrow for service, because I'm gonna have to find me. So I already know what I'm gonna wear, but then I have to do the whole. Like I just might have to. We might have like a midday service instead of early service. Maybe midday, about 1 or something. I don't know. I ain't figured it out just yet. But if you want to dress up for Sunday service tomorrow, you're more than welcome. And seeing as how everybody got tambourines and tams and tams, so there's that. We got tams and tambourines. So if you want to play your trumpet or whatever you gonna do, it's like Talent Sunday. You hear me? It's like the Talent Sunday, and you be sitting there like this, like, why did they let her sing this song? Now her grandma knows she could have did better. They should have trained her in a poem. I don't know why they let her sing. And she gonna keep starting over. Like we got all day. The food is back there cooking. I'm hungry. Okay. Where do I buy a persimmon? Is that how you say it? And what do a persimmon taste like? I want to taste one. You said let me get my tambourine now. And where do they? What do it look like? What do it taste like? I mean, I think I seen one. The Asian store has them. Okay. Cause I'm like, what do it taste like? I want to know. Some people call them persimmon. Some people call them persimmons. Good. You know what that is? It's a fruit. A persimmon or persimmon. Do you know people use those to predict the weather locally? And only if it's grown locally? No, I didn't. They predict the weather, what they leaves curl up or something. See, this why it's good to talk to people. Sarah's getting ready to tell us why persimmons can tell the weather. What happens? Y'all had a tree in y'all yard. What do they taste like? It's bitter. Oh, I don't like bitter fruit. Like a pear. I don't eat pears. I do not eat pears. What kind of like what flavor do we got? Pears is nasty. It's sweet when it's right. Okay. You put it in potato salad. I can't eat pears. Look, that gritty like the rock feels. I don't care if they caramelize. I do not like pears. Y'all can eat whatever you want to. I'm not eating that. Their pears and lima beans are on the same line, along with tapioca pudding and soggy bread. Eat as many pears as y'all want. Good. I can always push them on your plate if we ever go anywhere. Like you know how you go to the hospital and they give you a piece of fruit and it's a halved pear. But I eat sea roaches and do. Yep. And you do too. A lot of them. So just because you eat pears don't make your sea roaches any different from mine. And do. We eat regular roaches too in our peanut butter and everything else. They just blend it in. Your chocolate got roaches in it. Them good old cookies. It's roaches in there too. Nets, flies, all kind of stuff. Because they can have a certain amount of bugs in every dish before it's stay in everything. hmm I'll take the sea roaches over pears any day. Give a damn. I'm not eating that. I'm a consistency person, y'all. Ugh. Mm-mm. Like if it's mm-mm. That's why we got parasites. Well, That's why I just pray over my food. They say roaches is protein. Oh my God. Well, people in other countries do eat big fat roaches. They roast them, put a little sauce on them, salt them, ferment them in a paste. Oh God, please get me ready to live out here. What if we gotta eat grasshopper soup? I don't want to eat grasshopper soup. I do not want to eat grasshopper soup, Dad. I don't want to eat. Listen, frog legs, rice, and chitlins sounds pretty good to me. Now I don't know about them chitlins, but I eat the rest of that. I can't eat chitlins either. I had to clean them too much as a kid. I did not eat that. And my mama always signed up to clean like 50, 60, 70 pounds of that, 100 pounds of chitlin. Like, why? And then she said, peel them potatoes and put that onion over there so it can kill the smell. It don't. Potatoes and onions do not kill the smell of chitlins. They still smell like. Even if you clean them good with vinegar, strip all the membranes, put a little down, bleach, whatever, all that. When they cook, I still just smell chitlins. I even had them fried in cornmeal, and I don't see what the hype is about it. Uh-uh. Yeah, yeah. I don't eat pig feet either. I like ham hocks, but I don't eat pig feet. Pickled, fried, I don't eat none of it. I'm not boiling nothing because, girl, I'm not cooking no chitlins. My ex-husband used to have to cook them things outside or at his mama house. Eat them over there. Don't even warm them up in the microwave. I do not want my microwave smell like that. Sorry. Y'all can eat whatever you want to. It's gonna be some stuff I eat that y'all don't like. It's okay. It's my stomach. Listen. I come from a family too. My grandmother had a hog pen, so I still eat bacon. I still eat smoked pork. I'm still gonna eat it, but certain things I can't. Just like fish head stew, I can't eat that either. I cannot eat nothing with an eyeball looking back at me that big, and then you gonna suck it out of there, and then dig all the rest of that out. How many fish heads is in there anyway? Y'all kill 6,000 hogs per day. When y'all worked at a meat factory, at the hog, listen, yeah. You said I'll tear it up. Well, you do whatever you need to do. I ain't eating that. Mm-mm. Okay, now fish head stew over rice. Oh, so you do eat that? You already know what I'm talking about. You eat ear sandwiches too, Miss Lucy? They make them in Indy, and my mama and them used to get them. A pig ear sandwich. Do eat them from the rooter to the tutor, and my family is those people. Is it unclean to eat pork? So, in the first part of the Bible, it was. It said you ain't supposed to eat an animal with a split hoof, but people fail to realize that's also because it was monsters at that time. Y'all remember what kind of animals was running around before the flood? Hmm? It wasn't just regular animals and regular pigs. They had started miscegenation. So if you eat goat, but if you want to eat a hybrid, like a human hybrids, exactly. Now you're eating exactly. Think about that. Cause remember was yeah. Right. Cause you remember they asked him about them eating swine or something like that when Paul and Peter knew him, and he was telling them, "Don't offend the people when you go." Didn't Jesus tell them when you go in somebody's house, if they eating what you don't eat or whatever, just bless it and move on? Or did he not say that? That you're not supposed to offend them because they might eat something that you don't eat. And that's when he got to talking about he made food for the body, not the body for food or whatever it was. That was after. There was things that they did to be ritually pure, but they wasn't even pure. They didn't eat pork, but they was sleeping with everything walking. They didn't eat pork and they washed their hands before they ate, but they was doing some stuff in the temple. They had temple prostitutes. So God said, y'all do all of these ritually pure things, but your heart and your mind and your soul far from me, you just as polluted. Because what they doing goes in and come out. But what you got is sticking and it's spreading. He said it ain't what you put in, it's what come out of you. Did God not say Jesus said that? He said it ain't what you put in the body, it's what come out of it. Because I hate to say it, there's Muslim men that don't eat pork, but they beat the hell out their wife and terrify their children and and abuse their power. No, God say love your wife like God love the church. He don't be beating on you like that. He don't take your power away. So then why do you get to do it to your wife? Yeah, you don't eat pork, but you beat the hell out your wife and you cheat on her with her job on. So you'll tell me that I'm impure, but you're not following the law either. Stop it. Oh, oh. God said don't be drunk. God also said don't be a whore in the church, but y'all don't listen to that. God also said don't judge and don't be a backbiter. Definitely don't listen to that. I heard old girl, Kirk Franklin did the interview with her today. Sherry Shepherd or whatever her name is. And he was like, so she was like, so how did everybody find out? He said the funeral and this and that. And he said, you know how church goes. She said, oh yeah, anything you want to get passed around, all you got to do is tell the church. Just say it in church and it'll get there quickly. I said, is that not the truth? truth. People are supposed to hold God's secrets when God uses people to confide in you, but that ain't gonna happen. Not in no church. Everybody know. You don't tell nobody nothing, which is the place where you're supposed to be able to come and confess and get whatever. So that's spooky. So you keep telling me I didn't come here. I don't come here, but y'all, a lot of times the churches don't be following none of the rules. They treat people different from others if they don't have a lot. They can't sit in the front and be on the front row. That's respecter of persons. Oh, but she want to talk about the hole in the corner. At least she's solid with it. We don't know which line you stand on. Come on, Tracy. That's why I quit going. For real. I'm coming in here to see God, not you. I don't gotta confess nothing to you because he already know. Get out of my face. Hey. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then folks start coming to you only and trying to minister to you from what they done heard. So you ain't even coming out the right spirit. You didn't talk to pastor, whoever you didn't talk to that told you what I said, and now you want to come try to minister to me and say what the Lord told you. Stop it. I just had a conversation with minister such and such yesterday. And I ain't knocking the church, but if it ain't doing God's will, why is you going? So, anyway, I'm about to go. I just want to show y'all our tambourine and our beautiful king and queen. Cause I already got a tiara that my daughter wore for her prom. So I'll just keep using this one. And I'm gonna put this one up. How about that? Where's we going? Where's who going? So I use this one in my props. In all my as a prop, and I keep them too for whatever they got planned, because it looked like he got something planned. He's sending stuff like he got something planned, so I'm gonna just play my part and show up and stand where I'm supposed to stand. That's all. What's my role? What's my lines? You said I do. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna need to practice that a little bit more. I'm gonna need to practice that I do, because the first time around I couldn't even hardly get it out of my mouth. I said, my daughter said, Mom, we thought you was about to fall back. I almost passed out. When it got to the for richness, for sicker, and all of that, I don't even remember saying none of that part. He said, kiss the bride. I bit my forehead down. I said, oh, yeah. I didn't bit my forehead. Wrong event, I guess. Forgot you're supposed to kiss on the lips right here. That's what you're supposed to. Damn it. Forgot about that. You may kiss the bride. Nigga bent down and put her forehead. That's where you gonna be able to. Lord, please help me. I wasn't even there. I wasn't. I was, but I wasn't. I was like, God, I think this is a very bad decision. But it's too late. I'm already in it now. I might as well just go ahead and do what I gotta do. 45 minutes later, I was looking for annulment papers. I love y'all. I'm about to go. and did me a little bit of grocery shopping. I have been a little spoiled, y'all, because I forgot. See, I haven't had to bring these groceries upstairs all these months. I didn't have to bring them up here. They were ordered and dropped off at the door. All I had to do was bring them into the house and go put them up. Well, today, because there's no sense in me paying to get groceries delivered, and I can drive, but I didn't realize how much work that is. You have got to walk around the store. You don't get to just say approve or deny for the if you gonna get the item or not. Then you have to bag the stuff. Thank you. You have to bag the stuff, and then you have to put it in your car, and then you have got to get it out of the car, and then you have got to bring it up to the house, and you have got to put it away. I see. I have been skipping all those steps since I didn't have a vehicle. The only part I had to do was push the buttons and say thank you at the door. CERCA was frustrated as hell at the grocery store today. I said, oh, wow, it's been a while. And get this. The last time I really had a grocery shop for myself, my kids was living with me. We had a system. Mom went to the grocery store. I put the groceries in the car. When I got home, oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. Go get them groceries, and y'all go put them up. I didn't put no groceries up. I did not get them out the car unless the kids was at school. It's the only time that I didn't get them groceries out like that I got them out. And even then, the only stuff I was going to put up was the freezer stuff. Because the rest of that, y'all putting all these boxes and this and that and all of that. I'm not doing none of that. So today it hit me that it ain't no damn kids here. Or no Mr. CERCA to help pull these groceries in here. I said, well, this stupid. I got to put them in the basket, scan them, put them back in the basket, go to the car, take them out the basket, get in the car, drive home, and then I, by myself, have got to bring all the groceries up and put them away. I miss my kids. I miss my kids. I don't have, my kids is grown. They got their own house. My baby just turned 20 September 30th. They've been in their own apartment going on 2 years. I don't got no more slobs. Listen, I don't got no more slaves. You hear me? What in the world is going on here? I gotta wash all the dishes. I gotta I don't take the trash out, thank God for the little boys. But it's like all the stuff that my kids been doing for years that I forgot that they did that I have to do now. Like I used to cook. I'm going to sleep. Or going and finishing my day. Because I cook, y'all clean the kitchen. Y'all cook, I clean the kitchen. You said housing in exchange for help with chores. No. Listen. And now, I gotta do everything by myself. What in the world is going on here? I need my kids back. Where are my slaves? But now they got slaves. Look, now they got slaves. Go get mommy that. Go get my juice. Go get my phone. Bring me that. Go get the broom. Yeah, it's great. Go get my drink out the car. Go out there and look in the trunk. I had 26 years almost. Now I gotta do it myself. If I leave something in the car, I gotta go get it. I called him all the way from upstairs. Go out there and look in that car and see if I left my wallet in there. And it's upstairs under my bed because it fell off the bed. Then I go upstairs and go, there go my wallet. Mommy, it's not in there. You didn't look hard enough. I know where I left it. No, you don't. It was under the bed. The whole time. Oh, yeah, they was. Where is my other one? I have a whole brand new one I just opened. It's in the car. Oh, there go one. Let me see what this one is doing. Listen, you gotta save face. Right, girl. Because you know we be sending them on dummy missions. And do. Because we be so tired moving so fast. Like I did. I knew I had them things. I put them right there in the box and forgot that quick. I miss my kids. I miss my kids. But they got kids now, so. Listen here. I love you. I'm about to go. I don't know if we're having class this evening. So I think I'm going to play my game. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to color. I want to do one more resin project, too. It's starting to get cold, so I'm about to start trying to find my thing. And I got to rearrange. I'm about to build me a bookshelf for my room. I'm not getting rid of my couches for y'all. I love y'all, but I need those couches because they're comfortable. So I'm just going to build a shelf in my room. But it's going to be like a wall unit, kind of just like this. But it's going to be probably pink, but not as thick either. Just half of this. So that I can just put all my stuff on it. And as y'all bring more stuff, so that I don't have to be crowded in here, is some of the stuff that like trinkety things will go in my room. Yeah. I'm just going to build another 8-foot shelf, but it's not going to be as high. This is probably going to be as tall as it is. But all the way across, like a TV stand type curio thing, something, I don't know. Yeah. Because I'm not getting rid of my couches. I was going to get rid of them too. Then I was like, Nick, are you crazy? Keep your damn couch. But don't nobody come over here. So I'm never in there to sit on the couch. I'm always in my room or in here. These only two in the kitchen. That's it. The rest of it, I don't really be. I mean, I might use this bathroom every once in a while. So, yes, I'm single. Yes, really single too. Not fake single like most of the people on the planet right now. Like, I'm real single. Like, I don't, yeah. Yeah, right. Talking about some no. I don't know about you, but my mama said the living room is for display, and so it's alright. Yes, it was the living room for. The living room was it was display in our house too. Yeah, honey, you didn't even look at the furniture. You better keep it moving and don't touch nothing. I've had a couple places like that, but I lived in a museum at my mama's house. It was a museum. You couldn't touch nothing. Everything was for show, and I made my house that I lived in with my kids. We're gonna have a comfortable house. We're gonna live in here. We're gonna jump and dance and what? What are you talking about? Yeah, we had an interactive house, and my mom used to come over and just kind of be like, it probably gave her anxiety to be in my house. Because we'll have everybody got their music bumping. Like, it's just, it is. I'm talking about everybody. All the kids got their stereos going. It's food cooking downstairs. She used to be like, ooh, it's a lot going on in here and everybody happy. It's almost like we lived in a, what you call a mortuary at my mama house. It's like a mortuary. It give you the vibe of the mortuary on the outside. And I'm not saying her house ain't nice. I'm saying that's the vibe it gives. Mortuary. Don't touch anything. Everything is like staged there, and it's just still and like cold and not warm. There's no structure in here. Yeah, that's about what she used to be saying. But we had our own structure. It just wasn't her structure. Yeah, that's about it. 100 of them kids ain't gonna have no structure. But they did. I just wasn't getting ready to kill my kids' curiosity and kill their imaginations. I was not going to let nobody kill my kids' curiosity and imagination, as y'all can tell. As y'all, you see. Do you actually think? Do y'all, how about these? Do y'all, this one glow in the dark? Do y'all, I'm going to be here certified for real. I'm telling y'all, as soon as God send me somebody I can hang out with. It's about to be lit. We got puzzles and games, all of the above. I was not about to let you kill my kids' curiosity and their imagination with your old mean, raggedy self. Girl, you let your kids and do. That's why your kids is coming over here being mean to my kids, because your kids don't get to play. They don't get to be children. They get to be free over here. They cook. We laugh. We play games. We color. Kids get to be kids in my house. I told y'all, just last year, I went to visit my kids, and as grown as they is, they were like, Mom, our friends are not going to want to color. I said, watch this. Whole grown, 20, 21, 22, they all sprawled out on the floor with their legs crossed up in the air. That's the color I was going to use. And I just looked at them like this. Everybody F-R-E and all this. And look at them out here. Whole grown boys sitting out there. Now, they probably running through women, but they got they laid on their stomach with the legs crossed, twiddling their toes, coloring. They was like, I needed this. Yes. A lot of people do. But because they've been told that they're adults, you don't got to go play with kids. You can play with other adults. Look at what we do over here. Because everybody about to have, everybody like, yep, need that. I sure do need me a shield. Everybody like, where we getting the shields at? You said what? Because I need me one of them. Hilarious. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. I need one. I'm going to go, don't even worry about it. I'm going to get one. Come on. How? And guess what happens? Your kids get to see you never letting go of your inner child. Not that you're irresponsible, but they get to see that it doesn't matter how old you get. If you enjoy something, you can do it as long as it's not hurting nobody else. You do not have to kill your inner child because you turned 18 or you had kids, got married. You do not have to kill that. That's where your joy comes from. That's where your hope comes from, your inner child. That's why God said it'd be better if you be like these little kids over here. Because they childlike faith get me going. That's why we got kids' books and all the stuff that you forgot about. But even thinking about, we watch adult shows now, Wheel of Time or whatever, but they look just like our cartoons from back in the day. It was princes and princesses and witches and warlocks and beings that they said didn't. But now, come on, 31 years old and still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. Come on now. And it make you happy, don't it? Like I'm about to go in here and play on this video game because I can't stop. That like I'll get out here and see who I can. I done just got on the PlayStation Network thing, so I think now I can start like talking to y'all, but I gotta learn how to mute that stuff. I think I went in there and somebody told me how to do it. I don't know if it was Day or Miss Nicole, Tasia. Somebody told me and I went in there and did it. It's a show. And I fell asleep on the one from last night, so I'm about to go back and watch the last 3 shows. I be trying to watch that and play my video game, so that's where I might just have to wait until I get ready to go to sleep. We be playing in Uno in groups from across the states in our family. That part, see? That's what I'm talking about. Mama, it's a show. It's good, too. I told y'all, old girl, though, I knew, I ain't gonna tell it, but old girl I knew. See, people take you abused. I told y'all, I said she was just, I ain't gonna tell it. If you're in a party chat on PlayStation, you can mute others, clicking the mic and by their name. Okay. Well, I don't care what y'all say. I just don't want y'all to hear me. Because I might be letting them loose. The game gets me all excited. It gives me a rush. Like, I see why dudes be on there, like, talking crazy. Like, yeah, I see it. I see it with the females, too. But, I only been around guys that are real gamers. So, yeah. It get your blood pumping. Even if you ain't playing with nobody else, if you playing against the computer, depending on the game you playing, like, it just be, you be like, no, again. And I just got the little shooting game. I gotta learn. I finally got Call of Duty. So I gotta learn how to work it. Now I'm gonna go play Rayman. What's that? We're naturally competitive, that part. Well, I love y'all. I'm about to go. I'm about to go do some of that. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the show and then play my game or what, but I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I hope y'all have a good evening. And y'all, let's start enjoying some of the stuff that we bought. All your puzzles and all the little stuff that we have. Open up your Harry Potter books if you bought them, or whatever other stuff outside of the OTP that you bought. If there's little stuff that ain't survival stuff and it's real, like, trinkety stuff, like your games, your puzzles, or whatever you got, go do some of that stuff. We don't know why we got the electricity to see it, right? We done bought all this stuff in the last 2 years. How much of it have you actually opened and used? Even some of your books that you might just look at, go flip to page 100 and start reading there. See with your eyes. That part. You know? Let's use some of this stuff before it's gone away. I put my coloring books up in my room too, on a shelf in there. Yep. So that way I know exactly. They not even down here no more. That whole bottom shelf, they in my room. All my coloring books. Because it's about to be winter, so I like to open my window when it's cold and I know I'm not going nowhere. I'll sit in my bed, look out the window, and color all day. Yep. Paint canvases. We got resin. We got all kinds of stuff. So let's get some of this stuff. Don't use it all up, but definitely start getting yourself used to maybe not even being entertained as much. Because if the internet goes away, we're used to being able to click and see what we want to, but we're not going to be able to do that. You're welcome, Miss Alexandria. So with that, let's start training ourselves. We talked about this. We've been talking about it. Training ourselves to not be in front of a device. Because it ain't only the kids that's going to go crazy. You used to being entertained too with devices, the TV, your tablet, or the iPad, and your phone. I'm going to pick up this guitar. Come on now. Whatever you got to do, but definitely start to... And right, they letting us know that with the internet, they letting us know. So start training your mind now. This is why I get in here, turn my music on. And I might not get on here all day. I might sit in my dining room area and just craft the whole day. Not do much of anything. You know, just get in my mind. Because it's about to be a lot of bad news. We know that. Yeah. So we definitely want to just start training our minds to do different. Because we're not going to be able to be online for hours and hours and hours looking up whatever. We're going to have to use what we have around us. And it's best if we start trying it now. Preparing, because it's easier said than done if you haven't been. But go on and get out there and make something, Miss Grace. I love y'all. I shall talk to you all later. I probably will get back on later, probably while I'm playing my game. I don't know for sure. We're going to see. I want to live my life and just not live it in front of people. That's my thing right now, and I hope y'all doing that too. We're not just living in front of people. We're actually living our lives. And I can get on here and talk about it, but then I need to go live it as far as just being in here and getting reacquainted with my space, because sometimes it be feeling like this ain't my house. It's filled up with a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't, like, it's y'all house now. Y'all just send me whatever y'all want to put up in my house. Like, go on and put these up on the wall. And then we went, it's like your mama, when she be trying to decorate your house for you, and you be like, it's my first apartment. I'm going to pick what I want. She be like, no, I already bought it. Don't worry about it. That's how y'all do me. Yeah. We already picked your plates out. We already picked them. We already done picked your colors for your bathroom. And, Mama gonna bring the table over here. We already done picked all your stuff. Like, that's how y'all do. That's how y'all do me. Love y'all too. Just gonna tell me how I'm gonna decorate my house. What I'm gonna put on the wall. What I'm just gonna tell me. See y'all later.